If you know a little bit about history, you may know the story of Cortes and the burning of his ships. In the year 1519, a man named Hernan Cortes arrived in the New World with 600 men, and upon arrival, he made history by destroying his ships. That singular act alone sent a very strong, clear message to his men. And what is that message? There is no turning back. And guess what? 2 years later, he succeeded in his conquest of the Aztec Empire. Now, that story may not be very laudable to some people, but there's a message I want you to pick out from that story. But before I get into that message, I want to give you another different scenario that you may understand better. There's this saying that the most difficult person to defeat in a fight is the person who is fighting to die. I repeat, the most difficult person to defeat in a fight is the person who is fighting to die. And let me break it down for you in a way that you can understand. Imagine yourself in a fisticuff with someone out there. And in that fight with that person, in the mindset of that person you're fighting, the person has concluded in his mind that it's either he defeats you in this fight or there is no turning back for him. Which means there's only one option for him in that fight. He defeats you. The second option is that he dies in that fight. There is no any other option, but just one option. It's that he wins or he dies. But let me say two options. It's either he wins or he dies. So you know death is actually not an option for him. So the only option for him is to win. Now imagine yourself in a fight with such a person. Do you think you can defeat that person in that fight? I can guarantee you 100% that unless you have the same demeanor with that person or the same attitude with the person you're engaging in that fight with, there's 100% possibility that's going to defeat you in that fight, even if you are strong physically and you have every physical advantage to win him in that fight. But because of his demeanor and his attitude towards the fight is either he wins or he dies in that fight. Then there is no way you can defeat him. He's not thinking of, what's that saying again, that he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. To him, there is no, that option is not available. It's that he wins the fight. There is nothing like fighting another day. So what am I trying to say in these two scenarios? What's the common thing you can pick out from the first story and this other story? The two things, there are only two things you can pick from it. And the one of them is resilience. The second one is determination. Now, what's the moral of these two scenarios I just shared with you? You may have heard people talk about having backup plan, and you may be one of those people also that is talking about having another backup or many other backups plan, having a plan B in case plan A doesn't work out, so you can switch to plan B and so on. Now, here is the kicker. Anybody that did anything big that you and I heard about, anybody that achieved something to the peak of their career, their mindset isn't about a backup plan. Their mindset is about total commitment to one cause and one goal alone. Their mindset is about going out there and go all in and make that one focus work out. They put all their efforts into it to ensure they push it to the latter end. So a backup plan is for those who are having a different mindset. A plan B and plan C and plan D is for those who are not willing to go that full length, who are not willing to give it that full total commitment. Once you are having this mindset of I have a plan B, I have a plan C in case plan A doesn't work, I can switch to B in case B doesn't work. So guys, there was power outage earlier on, so I had to improvise and make do, switch over to something else. So as I was saying, a backup plan is for those who want to play it safe. If you're having a backup, it's because you are not fully sure of your plan A and what you are going for and the goal you are chasing around. If you are fully determined and dedicated to your plan A and give it your all in, you will not be thinking about plan B. That was why Hernan Cortes had to destroy the ship, just to tell his men that in this battle of conquest, there is no turning back. It's either you guys win this land or you guys will die in this land. So that is the mindset of top high-end achievers, top-end entrepreneurs, high-end achievers. Develop that mindset with themselves that whatever they are going into, they have to put in their all into it. It's either you commit 100% or you quit. Great things only happen when you fully commit. Now, what does burning the ship mean to you? Burning the ship doesn't mean that you can't ever change course or decide that a current pursuit is not working for you. But a change process will be very difficult if your mind is wandering around without a clear focus on what you want to do. So ask yourself, in your life, in your business, and in your career, what do you need to burn so that you can focus 100% of your effort and have total commitment in that goal you are pursuing? It's only with that total commitment, 100% unwavering focus in that thing you are doing and that thing you are chasing, without you thinking of any other option. Just look at it that this is the only option. The only option is either I make this thing work out or there is no other option. And if you have that mindset and that demeanor and that attitude towards any goal, I can guarantee you that you will surely conquer, you will surely defeat, and at the end of it all, you'll come out victorious. So you need to ask yourself seriously, where can you burn the ship in your business, in your career, or in your life? You need to look inward deeply and ask yourself, where are you finding it hard to totally commit? If you do that and looking deeply, you may know whether is it because your mind is wandering to plan B, is it because your heart is wandering to plan C, or is it because the ship is still in the harbor? You need to burn it and totally, forcefully commit to achieving that one cause and that one goal. And if you do that, like I said, the rest will be history. Before I round it up, I'm going to leave you with this quote by Andrew Carnegie. And he said, "Put all your eggs in one basket, but make sure you guide the basket with your life." Emphasis added. So if you put your eggs in one basket and you guide it with your life, definitely you know that whatever you guide with your life, it means that it's either death or nothing more. So how do you think you can go out without actually achieving that thing you want to achieve? Great things happen only with total commitment. So it's either you commit fully or you quit. Selah. So if you love this video and you got one iota of value from it, kindly give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and share this video with someone that may be of value too. There's a video that talked about multiple streams of income. I'm going to link it in the description. It's an interview I did. I'm going to link it in the description or tag it in the call card here. So you may like to watch it so you can understand at the point in time that you may need multiple streams of income, or at the point in time that you need total commitment and focus to one goal and one cause till you break through from it. So thanks for watching once again. Share this video with someone. My name is Benzik, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers.